Hey guys, how y'all doing today? I'm your girl Letitia B. Fikes. I am your hair loss practitioner. I'm also a licensed cosmetologist in the state of North Carolina. I am also a licensed cosmetology instructor. I am a salon owner of LaFay's Hair Care Clinic, and I am founder and creator of Create Professional Workshop, where we set up career training and professional development for the beauty professionals. Okay, so this month is August. August is here already, guys. August is here already. So, if you are aware, then you probably would know that August is considered, I believe, is hair loss awareness month, but it's also psoriasis awareness month. So for the month of August, I will be talking to you about psoriasis and the awareness of it. A lot of people really don't even know what psoriasis is, and I bet you a lot of people probably have it, but they think it's dry scalp, product, dandruff, and is more severe than that. It needs treatment. It's nothing that you can get rid of by over the counter shampoos. Um, I don't care what type of essential oils that you mix up together, what type of elixir that you put in together. You need to seek a professional for this because you can cause it to actually get worse, and you don't want no type of infection to be lingering on. Okay, so what is psoriasis? Hey, Ma, how you doing? Let me see. Um, what is psoriasis? Psoriasis is a autoimmune disease. Is actually a skin disease, but is an autoimmune disease. And when I was doing research on psoriasis, I had no idea that this was an autoimmune disease. And if you are familiar with, autoimmune disease, it has everything to do with your immune system. Basically, what is going on, instead of your immune system being your line of defense, your immune system attacks you. So for me, I battle with lupus. So my immune system think that I am the foreigner, the invader. So it attacks my body. Okay, so when you're dealing with psoriasis, and especially psoriasis of the scalp, and we're going to be talking about plaque psoriasis because there's so many types of psoriasis, but we will get to that. So psoriasis on the scalp, and I'm going to be talking about plaque psoriasis. So when we're talking about plaque psoriasis, what is going on is your immune system um, is overstimulated, and what is happening at this moment, we have inflammation occurring, and we have the overproduction of the cells. Now we usually generate cells pretty frequently. Our cell turnover rate is probably like a couple of weeks. We get rid of the old skin, and we get new skin. And when we do this, your body sheds off the dead skin. But when we dealing with an issue like psoriasis, the turnover rate is more rapid. Your cells build up and going up to the surface, um, coming up to the surface almost at a daily pace instead of weekly and bi-weekly. So there's so much accumulation and buildup that your hair cannot deal with all the excess um, skin. And during this process, because you have a lot of inflammation, your not capillaries, the blood vessels underneath the skin is dilated. So sometimes you probably see for those of you who probably suffer with psoriasis, once you pick the little scab off, is a little red, tender, and it may bleed. And that's because these blood vessels are dilated. So you want to make sure that you get treatment for this. Don't just go ahead and just be picking stuff off. You want to make sure that you're dealing with a professional so they can handle this with care. Um, yes. So what is going on when we having psoriasis, especially the outer layer of the skin that is called the dermis, and it goes through a chronic change. Like it go from smooth to a whole bunch of flakes to especially like this thick plaque, and it's like it's white silverishy. Um I've seen a couple people with it before I even knew what it was, and I just thought it was like just some bad dandruff or some severe dry scalp, and maybe they had product, build up. So, in the past, before I became educated and knowing how to treat this, I would try to give them like from Design Central, I would try to give them the peppermint shampoo and conditioner, not knowing I'm, I'm escalating the inflammation and not knowing that I wasn't really treating it. So, um, if you are suffering with this and you need to see somebody, my suggestion is make sure that you come into LaFace Hair Care Clinic, and what I would recommend for you to do is click that link above and schedule your 15 free minutes consultation. But if I can have a consultation with anybody anywhere, so you do not have to reside in Durham, North Carolina, in order to have any consultations with me. You don't have to be a resident to have, you can have a virtual consultation with me, and we can discuss further treatment from there. Okay, so we're gonna I'm gonna piggyback off what I just said. So psoriasis is an autoimmune disease. We have a chronic change that's in the epidermis. It inflames because it has overstimulation of the immune cells. um yes. Okay, so that is it for today, because I do not want to mess up the way I got this going for the whole month. So as the month go on, I'm going to give you more information about psoriasis. And it gets deep and juicy because it's so many types of psoriasis, and it's so many types of treatment um for this. And usually when I'm dealing with psoriasis, is like multiple things going on. So you got inflammation that's going on, and then you got this infection. So you got to treat it thoroughly, or whatever the case might be. So I am Leticia B. Fikes, and I'm your hair loss practitioner. Until next time, guys, you stay educated.